It looks like it's working now. Good morning, y'all. It's Saturday. Hello.
I was born to be a fighter, had these dreams and desires. I would be something better, energy, got a fire in my soul to keep burning, a pain that keep hurting, a curse is emerging, feel the thirst, keep on working, I won't stop, I won't quit, to the top of this shit, I get lost in the work, sweat dripping, not a bitch, I get mad, I get pissed, I get after this shit, hit the gas, feel the grip, adrenaline, never miss, I'm not patient, but I've learned to embrace it, cause I've been working, I've been waiting, never complacent, cause I'm so close I can taste it, want it away from everything I've been chasing. I'm honest and I promise that I got this. I'm launching, all I've wanted has been exhausting. I'll teach you how to harness, control the conscience. You got this, yeah you got this, you gotta want it. Life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must beware. Got 'em like hey, I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. You got one shot, life ain't fair. Are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like hey, I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Yeah, watch out, I'm fighting hard for the crown. Yeah, no doubt, I'll be the best pound for pound. I'm obsessed with winning, this is my house. So watch out, I'm coming to the top by value. I'm addicted to winning, if that's a sin, I'll be sinning. I'm disciplined when I'm in it, and this is just the beginning. The money, yeah, I'll be printing while helping others make millions. See, I'm not selfish, no villain, but still I'm making the killing. I'm here for greatness, you can't lock me into cages. Deserve to be on stages, I will be the greatest. Do it yourself, I made it. DIY from the basement, I'll take my life into my own hands, my own plan, yeah I got a backbone, designing my own program. I'll mentor the next wave of the bravest, so don't be late, I'm about to make changes. One shot, life ain't fair, are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like hey, I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. You got one shot, life ain't fair. Are you gonna win or will you play scared? I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Got 'em like hey, I will not stop, I am prepared to get to the top, yeah you must be rare. Yeah, I'm on it, it's my calling, to be the best I can be on the mountain. I see you on the inside, and I know this life, pushing on to the thing that is calling. Yeah, I'm on it, it's my calling, to be the best I can be on the mountain. I see you on the inside, and I know this life, pushing on to the thing that is calling.
Is it over? Ooh. Alright, now it's over. That was a little bit over 4 minutes. Sorry about that. Had to play a long one because I was doing something. So good morning. It's the 1st of February. Ready to get a visit from the groundhog tomorrow? Yeah, we took a thing, and yeah. Okay. Some think we're going to start spring, and some are going to be late. I still say it's going to be a late winter. That's my guess. Is Northeast is feeling it this weekend, so hopefully. So I'm back. I'm about at 80%, 85% better. Thanks for the prayers and the get well wishes. But yeah, I got some breaking news after I played the All right, I'm back. No, it's not Friday. It should be my Friday, but hey, all right. Well, I got breaking news. Let me see if I can get the camera to share. This is do a little short on the Daily Soak. He's a YouTuber on here, and he did a really original. So I want to do a little bit of the solo on there real quick for you, so you can see. Hello, V Charming. Good morning. Hope you're doing good. All right. Let's see. Present, share screen. Yeah. All right. Well, we're on there. I'll go big screen stars and start playing. I'm not going to play the whole thing, but you can go to the Daily Soak. Well, you'll see it here in a minute. I'm going to push it. This one is really good content, and yeah, you might enjoy some of the stuff they got out there. All right, this is a parody on what's going on in the nation.
Breaking news, if you're just joining us, it was just reported that famous celebrity cartoon actor Speedy Gonzalez was arrested early this morning by U.S. immigration officers after they reportedly received a tip by an anonymous informant. Speedy Gonzalez, a Mexican national, was apprehended as he exited a cheese factory in El Paso that has a long history of hiring undocumented workers. The Mouse's temporary work visa had apparently expired, causing him to seek work outside the entertainment industry in an effort to support an alleged cheese habit. According to the report.
And welcome back here to Live Now.
All right, that's something you won't see on CNN or mainstream media. So, yeah, so good morning. Yeah, be charming. Speedy supposedly got snagged, but it was not only Speedy, it was also his cousin, Slowpoke. Watch the rest of the video. I'll put the link there once I can find it again. I did send some invites, but apparently it seems like the kitty cat of the West Coast is snuggling up to her owner, and yeah, I don't know what the forecast is for Minnesota because I haven't looked at the weather being down the last couple of days. But she's probably sleeping too, and yeah, Mike's probably outside shoveling snow. I did send him an invite too, so yeah. Hey, Lady D, good morning. Good to see you too. Hey, Zed's Place, good morning. So let me snag that link on there. Now, I have no affiliation with the Daily Dash and all that, but I did come across that, and I figured I needed to share that because it was pretty unique, and you know, I like to push people. I don't even know how many subscribers. For all I know, he's got 80 million because, man, they actually had a lot of views on there. I'll bring it up here in a second. It's the first time I ever saw that thing this morning, so now I gotta wait for the advertisement so I can get the thing. Oh, it's the Daily Soak. He's got 4,000 subscribers, or they have 4,000 subscribers. You don't have to subscribe, but go check out the story about Speedy Gonzalez. I'll put the link on there if you want to watch it, and it is hilarious. But I really do like original content, and that definitely was original content. So, and I beats listen to mainstream media trying to blame Trump for everything. You know, I'm really sick of that part because let's see, immigration. It's the liberals' fault. Bottom freaking line. Everything they try to blame Trump on, the liberals been in office forever. You don't believe me? Ask Bernie Sanders and freaking the other guy and freaking the one we just got rid of and his freaking cohort. Yeah. All bleeding hearts. They've had all these freaking a half a century to freaking fix the immigration and they never fixed it. Matter of fact, they tried tearing down the freaking wall and opening up the country, telling people, come, we'll take you, even though it was against the freaking law because they had to freaking do certain things. Yeah, you want to plead asylum. There's procedures for it, and they just didn't want to do it. Just let them in. They're trustworthy people. Yeah. When that new person moves in your neighborhood, do you really trust them till you get to know them? Think about it. But those I'm gonna hit on because I'm trying to work on a series. I don't know if I'm gonna do it or not. How to make the liberals' head explode. But yeah, the only one I really want to talk about is this Trump really separating families. No, they're not. That took about not even a half a millisecond to freaking figure that one out. If these people were not illegal, then they want to bring a family or start a family here, knowing damn well they broke the law already, civil or not. It's still a law. They're doing it to themselves to separate. Think about it. The cops are doing their job according to the law. The law is black and white. There ain't no freaking color in it. So take your rainbow freaking imagination station freaking teachings and yeah, throw them out the window. Because yeah, with the law being black and white, it's simplified. You do this, you get jury. You do this, you get jury. Bottom freaking line. Yeah. Well, enough on that. Let's see. It's currently 49 degrees, and we're going to get close to 80 degrees today. I don't know if I can handle this cold here. But yeah, don't be haters because by next weekend, we're going to be having an Arctic front again, and probably going to rain again. So, but yeah, at least when you were getting snow, you weren't getting the flooding in Dallas, Scott. Yeah, a couple of days ago, their freaking roads were freaking flooding, man. So let's see. And they already even say tomorrow may break records for February 2nd. So, and of course, I got to go back to that one news story. It's pretty stupid. But they're asking a question on their news. But that's mainstream media. I don't believe anything they say. Normally, I freaking it's got to the point that they lie so much they got rid of half the freaking people that lied, and people got tired of it because they're just like the liberals. You Americans are stupid. You'll believe anything we tell you. So yeah, according to the Washington Post, their headline is, yes, really, it's going to be called the Gulf of America. Yes, it is. It should be. There's enough reasoning behind there, and it doesn't matter what Mexico wants. Mexico, what are you going to do with all those avocados that rot? Because we're not going to buy them. Yeah, think about it. Yeah. But do your own research. You know, I'm just reporting stuff and then give you stuff that, hey, maybe if you're searching the net or something really bored, you can look it up and find out yourself. But yeah, let's see. Today's the day. 25%. Canada, Mexico, and China. And of course, China's trying to do the nuclear thing and charge us a lot. Now, screw you. We'll just close down the Panama Canal. See what you do about it. Yeah. And yeah, Canada. I know we got some Canadians here, so don't take it personal. But yeah, aren't you supposed to be getting rid of your leader? You know, he's the one that put all this mess in there. You know, if there's a trade deficit, yeah, tear up the agreements and we'll do the Pelosi and rip it up and we'll start again. You really think we need your oil? Yeah, I don't think we need it. Oh my God, we got a guest this morning. He's laid down his shovel. He's warmed up his hands, and maybe he's drinking an ice cold Dr. Pepper. Nah, he's probably drinking water and sipping his nice warm bouillon. Let's see who it is. Good morning, Mike.
Morning, Trust. Morning, Chet. How y'all doing? Yeah, I
Yeah,
just got in. I was out standing in the driveway for the second time this morning.
yeah, yeah. China got hit with 10%, but they're going to get hit with a full 25. You just watch because they're retaliating. Yeah, nice videos you did and dropped. I noticed since I've been sick, that's been entertaining. Thank you. I'm so glad I didn't have to sand my driveway or my sidewalks and
Well,
anything
I
else.
went ahead to sand it twice this morning. But last night, the tractor place that services my tractor for the lawn called, and we're gonna pick it up this morning. So I'm out there at 6 o'clock. I got the car out of the garage, got the tractor all set up. The garage is open, ready, and we got an ice storm last night, so I sanded the driveway, and we got about less than a half an inch of ice. I sanded that all up. It's all good. Then the plow guy came and ruined all the sand. I'm like, are you kidding me? He didn't need to come and plow that part. It didn't need to be plowed, so I had to go sand it again.
Yeah. Okay, Lady D's reporting that it's an extra 10%. They're already at 25. Well, good for them. And of course, mainstream media's reporting that, oh, it's all Trump's fault. Everything's going to cost more. Is it really going to cost more? You really got to look at everything that he's freaking putting tariffs on. You know, half the stuff you don't buy on a daily basis. A car. Oh, well, buy a different car if you really need to buy one. You shouldn't be buying a brand new one until interest rates go down anyway. You need to buy a used one. You buy a used one, you ain't getting no tariffs. Think about it.
Good morning, Lady D. Hey, Zed's Place. Good morning, Be Charming. You all enjoying your weekend?
Yeah. As far as I'll give the example, I use avocados all the time in Mexico. Yeah, Mexico avocados. So we don't buy it from them. You know what? We got plenty of places made in America that sell avocados. Trump can freaking regulate the price of that if it gets too high, if they try to price gouge, and yeah. Let the freaking people in Mexico swim in guacamole because we'll just cut off their water too. They're already freaking like 6 months behind in paying Texas for the water we've given them. So I say cut them off. So yeah, in Canada, let's see. They say oil. I say maple syrup. We probably got a backstock of maple syrup. This was a plan that was, as 10TV likes to say, well, the people on 10TV trust the plan. You don't think they backstocked on the stuff before they were going to throw tariffs off? Come on now.
I'll be right back. I think the tractor dude's here.
All righty. I'll wait, Mike. So, yeah, there's chocolate being recalled on National Dark Chocolate Day. Yeah, Texas is getting hit really hard for the chocolate. There's ingredients in there that, yeah, you may want to look for. Look on the FDA website on that one because I don't have the story up right now on screen. So sorry about that one. But let's see. Mule Kitchen, the U.S. version, Wendy's unveils a new ice cream flavor in it. I've already tried it. I'm afraid to even see what it is. So yeah, I like the chocolate frosty, and that's the only one I'll stick with if I ever go to Wendy's. Most of the time I don't. So I have a better chance of going to Dairy Queen than I do Wendy's. So if you haven't heard, this is for military, but then it's going to go to the civilian side too. If you associated with the military in any way, shape, or form, mostly retired, active duty, and all that, in order to access almost any and all things like the VA, your military records, and all that, you're going to have to go to ID Me. And there's another one also that's connected to it, something.gov. And you're going to have to set that up in order to access everything. It's been posted. They've been pushing it for the last 60 days. If you haven't done it, you need to do it because you're not going to be able to access this stuff today. Yeah. Not unless you go to ID Me or ID.me in order to change it. Yeah. And for the others, the civilians and all that, if you want to update or check your Social Security stuff, hey, guess what? You need to go to ID Me also. Because all civilians are going to be required if you want to check, update, or anything else on the Social Security side. You want to lock it down so nobody can steal your identity and take your Social Security benefits now before you can even get to them. Yeah, because you got to update your address and all that. Things people forget to do. But you know what's good about that too? You might as well do it now because you can connect the IRS to it also. Because whenever you got to do anything with the IRS online, guess what? You're going to have to do ID me too. And it's all free. It's just a pain in the butt if you've never done it. You'll need your driver's license. You'll need this or that. If you're going to change your address anywhere, make sure your driver's license is updated too, because it's going to go off your picture and your address and your driver's license and all that other stuff. So. Okay, Lady D is reported I just paid $79 for farm pasture raised eggs. My family said they're amazing. Yeah, the farm ones are a whole lot better than the store ones. And, what are they changing in the eggs when it leaves the farm? Because the farmer ain't doing it. So, Yep, I did a thing, but I didn't do my video, and I'm sorry. That's because I've been sick. I did my first shopping where I did less than, I think it was 15 items. I said I was going to start doing that every month to see what the price is going up. I'm trying to keep things that I'll shop for every month, try to keep it the same. And I kept it under $40. I was going to try to keep it under 20, but I know everybody doesn't get what I get. And sometimes I get, oh, well, I need this for this, or somebody asked me to buy him something. So, but it wouldn't have been $40. I think it would have been like 26, 27 bucks. What I actually went in to try to go get, but I'll do a video on that, post the prices and all that. And eggs were definitely on there. So, and yes, they're either sold out or 6+. Yeah, most of the Sam's Club stuff is really pricey or it's sold out. And that's why, I go to a farm raised, have it a little bit better here because we got cattle here, we got bison here, and we got ranches that, have their butcher shops. They've moved them to the ranch. And yeah, family owned, family raised. And it's a little pricey, but not as bad as if you buy it from some of the stores. And I still get stuff from HB too, but I won't get it from the other grocery stores. I do have experience working at a butcher shop, and I know and seen what they do to some of the stuff, and I'd get naturally raised from the butchers on that too. Yay, Lady D is going to do a grocery video. Still may. We hope so.
Oh man, it is cold out there with that wind. Oh my God. Ugh.
Lady D gets lamb from the box store. Now, I like lamb, but I've never cooked it. So I just go to a restaurant that does the shrivas, and they cook it and then cut it down to make sandwiches and stuff.
I've never had lamb.
Yeah. Lamb is amazing. But you know what's even better? And we have a big celebration here in Texas. Goat. Oh my God. We have a goat festival here down in Fredericksburg, Texas. And yeah, for a whole week, they're roasting goats, and people, the people can bring their kids and pet the goats, and they learn about them and stuff. Ooh. And once you taste it, it's so tender. Ooh. You'll never want to switch. But they're a pain in the butt to raise, I'll tell you that much. So if you're wanting to raise goats, yeah. So yeah, I was going to comment on your video, Mike. Excellent videos, by the way. And yeah, you said that you had just done shoveling and sanding your walk, and you're walking. I see all this snow and stuff still on ground. You miss. I was gonna comment like you miss spots, but it's like nah, I won't. Plus, I didn't really have the energy to comment, and so I just gave you a thumbs up.
Yeah, you could have the step videos. I took those. I videotaped those in 2023. I figured because everybody's going through the cold weather, I give them a little taste of summer.
Yeah. Well, Lady D, goat. The best way to do goat is on a spit outside. If you cook it in the oven or anything else, it tastes different. You got to cook it outside. Just like pig, you got to do it in the pit. If you cook it inside, with the exclusion of bacon, of course, you got the bacon and you're frying or baking it. But you need to do that in a pit. That tastes a whole lot better.
Yeah, Lady D. My weather app and that didn't say anything about snow. I got up almost 4 inches of snow, and then we ended up getting a blizzard later on that day. I couldn't believe that.
Hey, Swamp Dog, good morning. Yeah, you're getting a smoked goat. Yeah. Yeah, roast is the best way to do them. But yeah, you got to do a lot of roasting outside, and if you do it, then yeah, it's worth it. But if you're only going to do it like once in a while, it's a pain in the ass getting everything done. So, but yeah, Lady D, you wanted weather? Guess what? It's coming your way. Sorry, I didn't mean to laugh, but it is. Don't believe me? Ask Phil tomorrow when Phil tells you. Y'all's predictions from last week. Yeah, I'm getting more and more clarified that yeah, y'all need to go stop reading the Farmer's Almanac and listening to national weather people. You need to listen to your local.
I think it's all being diverted and put into my area. That's the way it feels around here right now.
Yeah, Lady D, we're going to be close to 80 today, and then we're going to break records with the warm up tomorrow. But by next weekend, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. That's what I'm saying. By the end of next week, if you haven't felt it yet, you will be feeling it. Yeah, I don't know if B's going to get it this time around or not. It hasn't shown the jet stream heading towards Florida yet. So, but Lady D, tomorrow, February 2nd, is Groundhog's Day, where Bill Murray pops his head up out of the hole, and we see if he sees his shadow or not.
20 degrees here feels like -6 with the wind.
What's the temperature before the wind?
20 degrees. It feels like -6 with the wind.
Wow, that wind's howling for you then.
It's awful. It is awful.
Yeah. As far as the exact time he's doing it, Lady D, I have no clue. I've never really paid attention to that. I just watch it after the fact. Because I think it's supposed to be when the sun's, sunrise or whatever, but who knows? You can never tell in Pennsylvania.
It's 80 degrees there. You're all having heat waves compared to my weather here.
Yep. Hell, if I get everything done with my son today, because I got to call him, tell him I'm feeling better, so I'll go over there and try to help him throw some concrete down underneath the fence as Doug stops digging at the gate, and there'll be enough time to cure and get nice and hard so the dog can't get underneath the fence. And so I may go fishing tomorrow if I'm still feeling better and not worn out. But man, I slept so much yesterday. I apologize for not posting on the community page, by the way. I woke up like 11:30, went to the restroom, drank another bottle of water, and fell right back to sleep. And I woke up at 7 o'clock last night thinking it was Saturday morning already. So yeah. Hey, Zed's here. How you doing, Zed? If I missed you. Huh, I didn't see his name on there. I wonder what's up with that. Oh, there he is. Yep, there he is. He's further up. I did miss him. Oh no. Lady D says it was windy there Thursday. Internet cable was out almost all day. My neighbors were complaining about the cable.
I'm glad I don't have cable anymore. I mean, I do miss some shows, but yeah, just everything's getting too expensive for everybody. It's awful.
Yeah. Hey, I paid my cable bill, and of course that was late yesterday, and then yeah, I found out this morning I can get the T-Mobile now at my house, and I won't have to pay $35, and that'll save me about $65. Now, if I get the higher plan, which I'm probably going to do because I need more power than what it has in range, because I like to have, the internet and all that to my separate garage in the back. And they're going to give me free Hulu and free, I can't remember another one I don't have. I think it's Paramount. And at no extra cost. So for $60, I can get the 5G, unlimited, everything, and get the two movie channels. I'm like, well, damn. I have almost everything everybody else is paying for free. Now, I got no. If you got T-Mobile, T-Mobile is not going to raise prices on your Netflix if you're getting Netflix free like I do. They're not going to add any charges to your phone. So if you haven't read anything on there, guess what? T-Mobile's taking care of you. So.
Yeah, my internet and phone, that's $47, but it's going to go up another $30. And I go to abc.com just to catch the newest rookie ones. It stinks though. You got to wait a week to watch them, but it's fine. You just got to wait a week to watch the new ones, and you watch them with ads instead of commercials, which is fine with me.
Yeah. Now, okay? Lady D says you see Tubi TV's going to stream the Super Bowl. They want that data money. Yeah, who's in the Super Bowl anyway? I didn't pay attention. Who won what? Yeah. Yeah, mine's 104 right now, and I'm trying to drop it down. So if I could drop it down to 60, oh yeah, then I'll have all the paid cable channels, with the exception of HBO. But that's got to be Eagles. Yeah, I don't know who won between Kansas City and whoever they played. I know it was a tie game back and forth. Oh, so the Chiefs are going to play again? Well, I hate to say this, but I'm going to root for the Eagles because if Taylor Swift's going to be there, I don't want to see Taylor Swift. So, yeah, think about it.
I'm getting sick of seeing her, and I think she's a dude. And Lady D, you're the 110. Are you on a spectrum, or is it something else? $100 for Zed's place for the internet and
the phone. Yep, that's a pretty good deal right there. So, and then I got to call my insurance company and see what's up. Either they're going to freaking lower my prices or I'm going elsewhere. And last time they raised rates, I did that. They lowered it even lower. So, Lady D says, I don't want to watch. I kind of do for the predictable stuff on halftime. I don't even know who's going to be performing at halftime. It's probably, yeah. Oh, you only got Optimum? Oh, yeah. So you're paying. You ever notice you get Optimum and your price goes to a certain point and then they have specials for new customers only and you can't get that price, which I think is kind of BS.
Yep. It's like I said, when I bought my cable boxes back that day, everybody that was in there was bringing all their cable boxes back. They were just keeping their internet and phone. They can't afford it. It's awful. It just keeps going up in price, and they're going to go out of business or something. They're losing so many customers every day.
Yeah. Kendrick Lamar. The name sounds familiar, but I don't know who that is right off the bat. So,
Yeah,
excuse me.
Glad you're feeling better, Trust.
Well, thank you. Honestly, I was telling at the beginning, about 80, 85%, but hey.
I'll have to go back and watch the beginning of the show. I was outstanding. I didn't even know you were on until I came in the house.
Uh, okay, if you are suffering, you think you're suffering of IBS, it's like irritable bowel syndrome. Check out USA Today. They have IBS affects at least 1 in 10 Americans. Here's what causes it and how it's diagnosed. I tell you right now, and this is my opinion. I'm not a professional seeking medical, nutritional, doctor advice and all that. It's because y'all eat too much cabbage and avocados. You need to have jalapenos. Spice up that gut. Get those acids rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling.
Yeah, because yesterday I didn't know what video I wanted to put up. It was a toss between the meatloaf and mashed potatoes or the homemade tacos. Both videos were great, but I decided to do the meatloaf one.
Good morning, Lady Dada Marks. Welcome to the stream. What is that? Harshborg? How do you say it? It's a mishmash of different topics that we're talking about. So,
Smorgasbord.
yeah, there you go. Smorgasbord. Yeah, all I've been doing is eating soup and drinking water and sleeping. So, yeah, I'll get my brain going again.
What kind of soup? Chicken noodle?
Yeah, because I found a recipe, a crock pot recipe for chicken breasts, and I made it. And I had so much because instead of just making one breast, I made 2 breasts, and boy, I got enough to feed me for a week just for myself. So I got some of it and I mixed it in, made it into a soup, and it's still pretty good. A little spicy because it's supposed to be for chicken tacos, but yeah.
Hey, that spice helps clear up congestion too.
Yeah. I'm waiting to see if they're gonna bring that chocolate thing around. I saw it, but it switched right when I saw it. I'm like, son of a, because this dark chocolate recall is the door and it's pretty deadly, supposedly. That's why I want to bring up the website if it ever comes up. So I'm not reading chat at the moment, so I'm not ignoring y'all. I will catch up with chat in a minute. And it's just like when they put deadly on the story, yeah, I kind of, that's the one I'm going to fact check later on too, but I'll mention it so maybe somebody's read it and did research already and they're in chat and they can tell us about it.
Lady D actually has some Campbell's, a stockpile of Campbell's chicken noodle soup. Still this, yeah, exactly. They don't have much chicken in them anymore, Lady D. And here's another one for you. It's called Old Fashioned Vegetable. It's very hard to find, but if you can find it, try it. That's delicious.
So,
Lady
yeah,
Data Mark says she heard RFK blended the groundhog up and fed it to his hawks.
uh, okay. You need to go to see2believe.com if you want to know the 10 things you should not do in the morning. It's a video, and I'm not going to run it and play it. So, but it's see2believe.com. So, yeah.
I hope a couple of them aren't
They would
drinking
say that.
coffee with Dr. Peppers.
Yeah. So, yeah, there is a picture of a coffee with a X on it. So you shouldn't drink coffee in the morning. Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, Lady D, that with my canned products, this is just what I do. Is I just rotate my tomato cans because I've eaten canned chicken noodle soup that's 25 years old and it's perfectly fine.
Well, Lady D doesn't know she's had rat. Well, if you were heavily into Chinese food, some of them probably did. That's all I'm going to say. I learned what to look for even when they cut out the little pieces of stuff. Being in South Korea for that year or so, and some of the other Asian countries I visited, is like, yeah.
Yeah, 25 years, Lady D. As long as the can ain't dented or if it ain't bulging, it's fine. You just have to watch your tomato products. Because you got to look at it this way, right? Let's say crap hits the fan and we all end up going through our stockpiles and stuff, and our crops fail. Eventually, we're gonna have to go out and scavenge stuff. And what are we all gonna do when we come across this canned food and it's 15 years, 30 years past the best by date? We're gonna eat it or we're not gonna eat it. I always think of that scenario. But I see lots of people just throwing away so much canned foods because it's not an expiration date; it's a best by date. You just have to watch your cans if they're not bulging, and your tomato products is that the acidity will eat through the cans, and your pineapple products too. Your canned pineapple.
Yeah, if you go to one of those places and you see cages, yeah, you probably don't want to eat there. You're smart doing that, Lady D. Now, what the cages are for, no idea, but yeah. But remember when they're doing all the reporting on mainstream media? Oh, they're killing cats. They're eating them. They're doing this. They're doing that. You know how I knew that that story was a hoax right off the bat? Because
How?
they didn't have any Chinese restaurants reporting that the cats were missing. Think about it. If all the cats are being freaking obliterated the way that they're reporting months ago, you know the Chinese owners like, you Americans stop eating our cats. We need them. We're going out of business. But I don't know. Also depends on the size of the cages. So yeah. But yeah. Now you have to go back to look to see if that's a recall. I should just go to the FDA website. I really hate going on their website. Okay, Redbook's got a slew of crockpot recipes. If you like cooking stuff on the slow cooker, prep it, set it, come back, and it's done. I'm going to get back into that, especially when I was sick. I was like, I had no energy, and I was like, it gave me time to sleep. And now I got like a half a day worth of dishes to wash. And so, they're
That's why I have a bunch of canned food, and then my homemade chicken noodle soup. I just have to unthaw that. I have extra of that just in case I don't have to. If I don't have to cook it because when you're not feeling good, you don't feel like doing nothing. Hey, Al Bundy, how you doing? Good
okay.
morning.
Hey, good morning. Good to see you, brother. Okay, I found one of the chocolate recall one. This is from Woman's World. I'm just reporting. I'll give my opinion later, and then you go talk to the experts. That should meet all the required for YouTube. And December 22nd, the USDA declared a recall on KE Farm chocolate and yogurt products due to undeclared milk. But now they've updated a recall class 1, the most severe identification. Curious if your candies are being removed from the shelves? Keep reading all the details. Yeah. Well, that was one of them. That wasn't the one that came out with the deadly stuff and it's affecting Texas. But yeah, I'm not buying no Snicker bar right now. Oh yeah, Al Bundy. Yep. Those cats would stay away. Like, we know what you're doing. We lost too many freaking relatives.
The only chocolate stuff I have in my preps are those Terry's chocolate oranges, and I got some oh, excuse me, some I think I have like 9 Hershey bars that have been sitting over in that trunk for I think like 12 years.
Uh, has anybody else noticed all the stuff that people are creating with AI now on YouTube? It's getting really, really, really ridiculous. I could easily spot it. I'm like, no. And they're still talking about Oreo. I mean, we've already reported on the Oreo thing, the flavors and everything coming out. But I have been seeing on the Oreo thing how you buy them, you crush them up, and then you use them to make pies and cakes and everything else. Really?
Yep, Lady D's making me hungry right now. Thanks, Lady D.
Oh, I better get okay. Saturday breakfast will be home fries with peppers and onions, turkey, sausage, eggs, and cheese. That poor turkey. You know, I've come to the point, as I've aged this past year, because everybody ages, so enough with the old jokes. Some of y'all going to take them out there. I'm going to get the AARP queen in Florida to freaking pounce on you. And I'm not mentioning your name, so if you're assuming, then good thing that she smacks you with a loofah. But I'm just going to say this. There's some foods that I cannot stand anymore. I could taste the sugar in it. I'm like, ooh, that now. Now I won't mention what foods. Well, be charming. I didn't say you. The only hint I gave was Florida. We do have other followers in Florida too. But be charming says she's not aging, she's curing. Home fries do sound good though. Point you to one B. Well, yeah, go look at the retirement settlements, and yeah, those are driving around in the golf carts with the loofahs hanging off. Yeah, you can figure it out when they get in chat and start talking. That's why we got a lot of lurkers. They still listen, but they're afraid. They knew, they knew, they know I will use what they say against them for funny, but it's not personal. It's just to make it funny. Y'all make jokes about me. Hell, I even roasted myself one day, and y'all freaking enjoyed yourselves. Remember that one? Yeah. Still waiting for Shift Kicker to let us roast her, but she's avoiding it. She's hiding. Yes, they are. Well, I guess that's my hint to do this. So let me find the video. It's time for food, 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 food. Porn, 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 porn. With Mike B.
Dinner tonight: egg salad sandwiches with diced onions and celery. I don't know why I typed in peppers, mixed with a special sauce, a couple pieces of cheese, and a Dr. Pepper. I meant celery, not peppers. Sorry about that. I typed that by mistake.
Oh no, I'll use peppers instead of celery. I don't say I like celery on his peanut butter. Yeah,
It goes good with cream cheese too.
yeah. Yeah, jalapeno cream cheese. Yum.
Can you buy that store bought or do you make your own?
I don't know. I have it in the freezer. I had a fellow friend send me all these coupons for free Philadelphia cream cheese, and I went over there and I freaking wiped them out of all their jalapeno cream cheese and froze them.
Huh.
But when you get it out of the freezer, do not leave it on the counter to, I tested it. I put one on the counter to let it thaw, and I put another in the refrigerator. The one on the counter, I immediately threw away when I tried it. Like, yeah, it wasn't that great. It came out like, I put a chip in there to try to get some, and it came out like it was like cottage cheese. I'm like, no. But the one in the refrigerator thawed, it was nice and creamy. It was nice.
Swamp Dog's having pork butt to smoke for dinner tonight.
Pork butt, huh? No comment. Oh, there were so many things to say about pork butt, but no. And what pigs eat, yeah, that's the reason. Okay. We got a warning from Lady D. If you need to go to the grocery store, go now or early tomorrow. Probably packed with the first of the month crew and then Super Bowl buyers. Yeah. When is Super Bowl anyway? I guess I better Google it because I don't even know when Super Bowl. Did it pass already?
No, we're not in February yet. Would it be Sunday the 9th, I think, maybe?
February 9th. Yep, you're right. So what, next week?
Yeah, next Sunday.
Next Sunday. And it's going to be the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Philadelphia Eagles. Go Eagles! Kansas City's going to realize that they lose so many people following because of Taylor Swift. Yeah. Uh-oh. B Charmer's driving the hubs. You go to Sam's because daughter's in need of some stuffs. And everybody's answering is the night. Thank you, everybody. And like I said, I haven't been watching. I think the last Thursday night game I watched was about a month ago. Oh, daughter's driving him? Oh, okay. So what's he going for? She's the one that needs it. Oh, I get it. He's got the wallet. Oh, okay. I know that one. But why aren't you going, D? You can get her shopping list and change it up what you like and tell her, no, you're cooking for me. You got to practice because, you got to do Thanksgiving and Christmas next year. And because I ain't doing shit. That gives her freaking, 10 months to prepare. Yeah, I hate shopping too, but I do it. I've gotten to the point where I usually try to go when it's not too busy. Less than 100 people in the store.
Yeah, I just have my list. I go on, I just boom, 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 and I'm out of there. And then, yeah, how bad inflation's gotten. The other day, I went to go get my rolling papers for my cigarettes, and I buy regular cigarettes too, but I mainly roll my own. The Bugler rolling papers, they used to be $2. Now they're $3. They went up $1.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Let's pick on B a little bit because we love her so much. Okay, Mike, think about this one too so we can say one funny about B. When B's hubby goes shopping at Sam's Club tomorrow with the daughter, what's B gonna be doing?
Oh, I know she's gonna be home drinking an icy cold Mountain Dew.
Yeah, she's gonna have to do that one inside because she goes outside in the bees rock because it's nice and warm. They're gonna attack her for the sugar content in Mountain Dew. So yeah, she'll have to drink that ahead of time. I personally think she's gonna go out to the front porch, sit down with her Mountain Dew, and clip her toenails and then paint them while the hubby's gone. She got to get all dolled up and stuff. So when he comes home, she's gonna be like, Would you bring me, big boy?
Oh my God.
And when he forgets the Mountain Dew, she's gonna whack him with the fly swatter. No dew, coffee or water. Yep. Which reminds me, I gotta put that case of water in my vehicle so I can take to my son's. He's out of water. You see, I told you I was gonna pick on you, B, but I'm trying to be nice about it. I could have said you're gonna be out there, you know, hanging all your loofahs on the clothesline to let them dry, but I know no, you're not like that. I just like picking on Florida with the loofahs after that golf cart retirement center loofah story came out. So he just happened to live in that state. So are you down to TV dinners now, B Charmin? Because I'm about thinking I'm going to start trying to make some of those. I like to make everything homemade, but it's such a mess that I might just have to buy some TV dinners. Plus, it's the right portion. I'm getting tired of making stuff like I used to make, and my appetite's been going down. I haven't been eating this much, so I have leftovers even more. And my
Well, what
freezer can only hold so much.
what you can do if you want to make your own homemade TV dinners instead of buying the store bought stuff, you can get yourself some of those Encore Salisbury steaks that come in six, or the I think Encore it's chicken parm, and then you can
Yep,
go get some frozen uh, corn or green beans, and you can go to the Idaho potato aisle, and you can get those flavored potatoes and just make that into a meal. I do that sometimes.
yep. Well, I do get those Salisbury steaks because I'm still trying to master how to make them at home to perfection where they don't fall apart when I'm baking them. So once I get that down, then I
Is it
won't buy
the
those banquet ones anymore.
is it the Encore ones you're having issues with?
No, no. When I try to make it at home using my own, they
Oh,
fall apart.
homemade. Oh, okay, I get you.
So, but once I finally figure out the secret to it, I've tried things that people had on YouTube to do, and it still falls apart. So, but until I can make the homemade ones, because then I'll spend a whole day just making that and then stockpiling for like 3 months worth in the freezer. So all I get is bring them out, do the gravy, and you know. But
There ain't nothing like a good Salisbury steak sandwich with some cheese in that. That stuff's good.
yeah. Now I feel bad because I went to about 3 months ago. I went to the frozen section and finally found, and I can't remember the meat, but it was shredded meat I used to get when I was growing up, and I'd put over a piece of bread and eat it.
Chicken a la king.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't chicken. It wasn't beef. It was something else. I can't think of what it was, but it was like chip beef. Oh, chip beef. There you go, chip beef. And I got one of those just to, you know, have memories and stuff. I ate it. It still tasted about the same, but there was so much salt in that sucker. Oh my god! And you can't rinse it because it's got the gravy in there with it. So I'm like, that kind of ruined it. So that's the next adventure once I get the Salisbury steaks done, how to make my own chipped beef with not that much salt in it. Oh my god.
Yeah, see, that's the thing I don't understand with the serving sizes, right? You get a can of, let's say, for example, a Chef Boyardee can or a can of beef stew, and it says the sodium content, like let's say 900, it's like half a cup, right? Or and then like for the Chef Boyardee, it's like I think it's like 890, and that's one half of a can. Who's gonna eat half of a can? You're gonna eat the whole can of that.
Yeah.
Who does these serving size things? Just put the whole salt content on the back. Then you get it, and you got to do math and all this other stuff. And it's like, really?
Lady D's like they put those serving sizes for toddlers. Yeah.
Exactly.
And the little kids meal ones when they have the freaking tater tots in there, I hate those. I used to get those for the kids, and they used to complain there wasn't enough tater tots. So I'd be opening up more. I'm like, really? So that's why I just make tater tots at home now. And I'm like, not that the kids are here anymore, but every once in a while having tater tots instead of freaking having fries.
And my favorite tater tots are the Walmart Great Value ones. You can get a 5-pound bag of them. They're seasoned, because I've had the O'Reilly fry ones or whatever they're called, and other brands, and I cook them to the way you're supposed to, and they fall apart. They disintegrate, and the Walmart ones don't.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I got a message last week that I was coming close to my 20 hours on StreamYard. Right? I checked it today, making the stream here today. I only used 12 hours. I'm not even close. Let me know when I got like 18. I only got, 2 hours left or something. They're really trying to push. Yeah, we want you to pay $80 for freaking StreamYard. For what? So I have a freaking background? That's the only thing I see different from the 20 hours and, having the unlimited.
So if I ever get to 100 subs, and if I ever go live or whatever, down the StreamYard, do you pay that by the month, or can you pay that by the year?
Now, either way, month or year. If I were you, I would do, let me see who's calling. Oh, another scam, like usual. Another number to block. But I would do the 20 hours so you can get used to it and learn the basics before if we're going to upgrade. There are others I'm still looking at. I just haven't really concentrated on them.
And what's the 20-hour one would run me?
It's free. The 20 hour, you sign up and you get 20 hours free. After you get the 20 hours, you can't stream anymore till the next month. Unless you buy the membership and pay to run the hours. Or you could do it like others. Do StreamYard for 19 and a half hours and switch over to the next streaming service that's free for so many hours. Play them all.
I'll have to look into that, but I think I'm only at 81 subs right now. I think that's the last time I checked.
What? You're only 81? Let me go look again, because you should be at least 100 by now. Come on. Okay, I gotta type in YouTube to look up. Oh, but come on. And of course, it's not coming up that way. Oh, there, hold on. There you go. Yep, you have 81. What the heck? We're never going to get this contest done. I got to turn around and go look at Lady D's. Okay, there is Mike B's link. You need to check it out for the food that he cooks, the Dr. Pepper he talks about, and then turns his back to it and drinks Sprite, according to some sources on YouTube. And then, yeah, and then get entertained with his wood. And, yeah, how he shovels and sands. Oh, my God. I thought you were bad. You should check out Lady D's. Oh, no, this is it. Let me put Lady D. Lady D is sitting at 199 still.
$199. Oh my God! She just needs one more. Come on, go over there and sub to her.
There's Lady D's. Hey, Tommy Guns. Good morning. How you doing, brother? Good to see you. Yes, I'm finally back. I'm feeling better. Everything's calming down. Well, except my honeydew list. I'm getting inundated so much. I got to go pour concrete today. So yeah, somebody that isn't subscribed to Lady D, go to there, push her to 200, and check out what she's got. You will be very entertained on what she grows, what she cooks, the fruit that she makes, the drinks that she makes. I'm sorry, I don't like her smoothie drinks because they all look green. I don't like green smoothies. I need to add food coloring or something, like a lot of it, except the red dye stuff. And okay, well, thank you, Tom, again. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're trying to get her up there. So take another one up. I could put on the spin the wheel of doom now for prizes eventually. And once we get everybody up to par on that, then I'll mention what the ground rules are. It's going to be completely different than all the other channels. That's why I'm not mentioning it yet. But I will mention it on that day, and then yeah, people will be amazed. So
I just
I'm
went
not.
over there. Sorry.
No? Go ahead.
I just went over there. I'm still subbed because I know some channels I go to. I said I'm subbed to them and I'm not, but I'm still subbed to her.
Yeah. That's okay. That's YouTube doing it sometimes. I've lost, what, 7 viewers in the last 2 weeks. But, yeah. Oh, well. I'll just stop doing lives and start doing more videos. Tommy Guns, what did I win? Yeah, you want a chance to check out Lady D and figure out what the heck? Why haven't I been subscribed to her all this time? And, yeah, it takes a little time to get consistent, but, sometimes YouTube doesn't understand how depressing it gets. You finally make it to a certain mark, and then the next week they're taking away like 5 subscribers. They're trying to keep us compressed by being depressed. Yeah, I don't think it's the people actually doing it. I think it's, well, on my channel it probably is because I piss off some people with some of the topics. But I swore I'd tell the truth, nothing but the truth, give you my opinion, have you go check on the researchers, and I'll talk about topics everybody else is scared of. Everybody's still scared to say Elon Musk, Musk. Hey, he's a government federal official now, so guess what, YouTube? Better watch it.
Yeah, because there's a lot of channels I used to watch back in the day, and I just don't watch them anymore because it's all it is clickbait. It's like the fear P word, and it's like, oh, this is. I'm like, oh, I'm done with those. I can't watch them anymore.
All right, Tommy. Hey, what time you going live, Tommy? I didn't realize you were doing a whatnot stream later. Let me do Tommy's real quick since he was nice enough to help Lady D.
Have a great day, Tommy. Tommy Guns, stay warm because it's really cold here. I don't know if it's cold where you're at.
We're coming towards the end of the stream, but I definitely want to post Tommy Guns real
He
quick.
said 2 p.m.
2 p.m.
Yeah.
Eastern, I believe. Right?
Then
I'll look on his website. I'm probably getting to it. Let's see. Well, it's not even showing anything. Did you post a thing for it for today? Because I'm not seeing anything. I go to the live. There ain't nothing unless you're joining somebody else on there. But let me get Tommy Gunn's link. So if you're not subscribed, check him out. He has entertaining games, awesome freaking memorabilia.
He says it's the low 60s. You're still warmer than me. It's 20 degrees here, and the wind is horrible.
All right, and there's Tommy Gunn's trading cards there too. Check out his link, and if you like his contents, which I'm pretty sure you will, everybody I usually mention, he'd be like, "Really? Why haven't I been subscribed to them longer?"
I just subscribed.
Well, thank you for doing that. So, Lady D had WWF trading cards. I bet my mom tossed them from storage when I went to college. Ooh. Yeah, I won't say nothing on that. My mom did that to some of my stuff, which, yeah.
Can
When
you
she found out what she
imagine?
threw away in the values, she was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." Hey, Bayou Donna. Good morning. How you doing?
Hello,
So,
Bayou Donna. Good morning. Yeah, I remember back in the day when the mothers threw out the comic book collections and everything and what they're worth. And how about back in the day with the baseball cards and the kids put them in the spokes of their bike tires to make those noises? And man, some of those are worth tons of money right now.
yeah. And that's the thing I'm scared with my sister because my mom took my collection and then started collecting comic books. I mean, really old comic books. Like they were first editions. They weren't like the number one on there, but they were first edition comic books. When she found out I was collecting when I was in high school, and she found out how much value was going up, I'm like, holy crap! And when she passed, my sister took care of all the stuff. I'm afraid that she just said, "Oh, these things are old. Let's get rid of them." Or she donated them to Goodwill or something. I'm like, no, I don't have the heart to mention it to her because I don't want to hear her say she threw them away. 'Cause
Yeah, because
I know my mom's and my collection together was definitely over 10 grand. And I would
also
trust my sister.
besides the first editions and that first appearances of a character is worth a lot of money too. Because Spider-Man, I forget what issue it was. His first appearance was in the Amazing Spider. I forget the name of it, but I think that it was number 8 series of it. Wasn't the first edition of comic book, but that's one of the most expensive comic books next to the Action Comics #1 that you can get if you can get it in the condition.
Yeah. Oh my God, Lady D threw away Jordan's Bulls jersey, Pippins, those Beanie Babies. Oh my goodness. Yep. Well, that's why you say you got to make mistakes to learn.
Well, the good news is the Beanie Babies that fad ended up some of them the ones that they're really not collectible that much anymore. I mean, some of them are like if you have the dark navy blue Princess Di elephant thing, that's worth a ton of money.
Yeah.
Lady D, it wasn't a signed jersey, was it?
Yeah, be charming. Same thing. I hate the ones. That's why you'll never see that. I put live on a corner like some of them do. If I'm live, it's showing live. If I'm not live, it's not showing live. It's just a video.
Okay, it wasn't signed. It was. I bet you it's still worth some money though.
Yeah, yeah, I've been watching the plane crashes. I have questions about it, but
Oh, excuse me.
it's all. I guarantee a lot of it is. I have questions. I have my opinions. I have no proof. I'm waiting for more stuff to come out. But I kind of question. I want to know about the Black Hawk. Did it have a? I heard on one of the streams that they installed the AI technology on the Black Hawk, and if they're using one of those, did they have the AI running it while the person that was training was looking up something on the manual at the
That's
time when
what.
the stuff was going? That's what I'm thinking. I want to know.
That's hello, vote for Pedro. Good morning. That's what
Hey,
I've been
Pedro.
thinking. Sorry,
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
that's what I've been thinking about what you just said. It has to do with that because look at that stuff they've been having dealing with that from back then. You can only imagine what it is now. And there was this thing where when they let that talk to each other and learn stuff, and they came up with their own language that so that the creators of it can't
Yeah.
understand what it is. So I don't know. I'm thinking the same thing, but I just don't know. It just seems funny to me that that would happen, though. I mean, not funny, but not funny that it happened, but just weird that the situation like that shouldn't have happened.
Yeah. Well, if they come back saying that they don't know and they're gonna have to extend the investigation because they can't find in the black box what was really going on, either AI malfunctioned in a way, which I'm still expecting stuff that they're running full AI on to start doing. They're gonna have malfunctions because they don't understand, certain things that happen, and they just get confused and lock everything up, or somebody hacked the shit through AI. Those are possibilities also. I'm not saying any of that's happened. I'm just saying it's possibilities. We'll let the experts do the investigation and find out what's going on. But, and hopefully, vote for Pedro's nice and warm. Don't know. At least one Minnesotan's awake.
What's your temperature there? Vote for Pedro.
Yeah, they haven't announced the name, B. Charman, but it was a student pilot that had 5 hours in, or 500 hours of training in, and the trainer had over 1,000 hours in. Those are the two that were in the Blackhawk. Now I don't remember hearing anywhere that they've grounded all Blackhawks, but if they did add AI to it, then they need to ground every freaking AI that has, every Blackhawk that has AI put in it until they find out differently for safety reasons.
Well, it's like Mr. Musk's all those cars. They're disclosing that they're AI and they're robots. It's a vehicle robot, and Pedro says it's 31 there. You're having a heat wave compared to here. Vote for Pedro.
Oh wow! I need to find out. It must be getting windy outside because I'm starting to feel a draft. I don't know where that draft's coming from. I have to check my freaking window covering. Oh, it's my fan started on my vent. I need to shut that off. All it's doing is making me cold and circulating any dust from another room I haven't dusted yet. Yeah. Well, my question is, why do you need the vehicle to drive for itself? Are you that lazy? I mean, yeah, they are. There's people out there that won't even use a turn signal. So you got to think about it. They shouldn't even have cars driving for themselves. If they do, then they need to have the insurance on those like $1 million in order to drive. Because if you kill anybody or injure anybody, you'll be paying up the wahoo. And most people won't freaking afford driverless freaking vehicles. Just the rich, and if they can afford freaking losing it, they'll let them pay the extra in insurance. Maybe our insurance will drop some then.
Yeah, you always got to watch out for the other person when you're driving, and I every time I go out, I say to myself, how the heck did these people get driver's licenses? It doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah. Because I don't know if anybody else does this, but this is how I was raised. Besides doing all the laws, turn signals, all this other stuff. Before I ever go anywhere, I have already mentally a plan of where I'm going. I know which lanes I'm going to be in until I get to my destinations. But people are driving around. It's like, oh, look, a McDonald's. And then in the far left lane, and they're swerving without even looking for traffic, no turn signal, trying to get in the McDonald's, causing wrecks. What the heck? You can't be that hungry.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of those people out there.
Because I'm saying her stepdaughter's coming by to get 2 hives set up. Was going to get her to suit up and do the check for practice. Hey, that's a good idea. You know, I will never drive in Houston again. I will never freaking be in LA traffic ever again. I was really starting to hate freaking traffic in Las Vegas. I won't visit San Antonio because there's too many idiots there driving the wrong way on the highway. And there's a wall between, north and south. So think about it. Yeah. If you got 4 lanes of traffic coming at you and you're the only one heading the other way, you may be on the wrong freaking lane. You need to turn your ass around.
In my opinion, the worst place to drive is downtown Boston, Mass. Because if you're going somewhere to like the Mass General there, and then if you miss your turn, even if you know where you're going, it will take you at least 2 hours to get back there if you're lucky.
Yep. But I know if they impose higher freaking restrictions on these self-driving cars, the liberals' heads are going to explode and they're going to be protesting like they're protesting immigration. They're going to be like, but those self-driving cars are for the handicapped so they can feel like they're useful and they could drive a vehicle even though they're not really driving it. No. Those self-driving cars were not made for the handicapped people. Handicapped people have specialized cars that they put stuff in so they can drive. And if they can't do the specialized cars, then they don't drive whatsoever. That people drive them without having to pay the cost of Uber. So think about it. It's not adding more freedom to them. It's just putting more money secretly in the liberals that are freaking funding the stuff. So, that you don't know, you're not aware about. Yeah.
Oh, Pedro, that's horrible. Is the person all right, or yeah?
Yeah. But that's what they think these cars. I was like, oh yeah, I'll just do this while the car takes me where I need to go. Now that's where you just walk, you sit at a bus station, and you jump on the bus. And then you do your TikToks where the driver's driving you. That's why we don't have city buses that are self-driving. Oh,
That's sad. And I mean,
yeah.
even with me, if I'm walking on the street or whatever in that, I always look both ways, and I keep constantly looking both ways as I'm going across. Because you don't know, someone could come up and out of nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah, Florida be charming. I'd probably I know they don't have buses there, but I think they need to have those you ever been to a zoo that's got the little trains? Yeah. They can have a couple of those and just long train things. You just jump in the train and they'll take you wherever. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because even with red lights and intersections, you still have to be careful walking if the red light's there if you're driving, because some people will not see that, or they'll just go breeze right through it.
Yeah. Well, I will say something I didn't say on Thursday. Well, it's because after the stream, Thursday or Wednesday, whatever my last stream was, I can't remember which one. But
Wednesday,
okay, when I went to go check on my son's dogs and go feed him, I actually saw the Google car yet again, and it was freaking tracking all the streets yet again. I mean, that must be one boring job that pays really well because I've been seeing them. They've done this city, the whole city. We haven't added no new streets, and they're redoing all the streets for Google again for Google Maps. Like, what the heck?
no, your last stream was Thursday. I'm mistaken because I remember that I had to go out and take the trash out that morning, and that was Thursday.
Oh, okay. Well, that's the day I saw the Google car, which I was surprised. Yeah, Lady D, I always see that all the time too. Everybody will cut you off even if they don't have freaking enough time to pull in when you're going down the road, and they expect you that you need to stop because they just got in front of you. You know, I'm
Oh,
like,
you know what? You know what I can't stand, and I don't know if any of you. It's like these people that ride people's butts when they're driving a car and they're just riding their. You know what I mean? They're really 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 close to them. But I try to tell these people, say, you know, if he stops fast or she stops fast, you're not gonna have enough time to stop, and you're gonna end up doing that. Why do you gotta ride so close to them for?
you know, yeah, morning, John Camper. Good to see you. Yeah. But
Morning,
that's why I
Johnny.
always say, please be safe when you get out there because it's not you I'm worried about. I know you make wise decisions. Hell, you're here. That's a wise decision in itself because we talk about topics you won't find anywhere else. And it might not be the topics you want to hear about for the day, but you will learn something throughout the stream, one way or the other. But other channels don't do that. They just get to the point because they want to make their money and then they want to be rid of you until you watch the next video and make money. And this channel won't freaking monetize. I thought about it, but it's like, nah. Which is a way I could freaking do a donation thing if people wanted a subscriber or anything, but not really donate to me. It goes to an organization that I can trust. It doesn't give all the money to the CEO, which are few and far between, but there are some small ones out there that do that. But I put their link in there, so if if you did a membership with me, you'd automatically any money would go straight to them. That would piss off YouTube because it'd be a nonprofit, and they really, yeah, YouTube wouldn't like that. But hey, all the ones I hate are the ones that are going 30 miles an hour and the speed limit is 45, and they're in the fast lane, and they don't get it why everybody's freaking honking.
Yeah, if you want to drive that slow, drive in the slow lane. Why are you in the fast lane? You shouldn't be over there.
You know, and then when you finally go 20 miles down the road, then they're getting in the slow lane so they can turn right. It's like, why were you in the fast lane in the first place and you weren't even, you know? And I'm not saying they're speeding in the fast lane at 45, 45. Your car can't go 45. You don't want to drive 45. Get in the right lane.
Where you get these people that pass you with the no passing sign and that, and they're in a big hurry. They're going really fast, and then you end up catching up to them about a minute later. And I'm saying to myself, like, oh yeah, you really got fired, didn't you?
Well, and I agree with you, Lady D. If the speed limit is 65, you're going 65. Somebody wants to go faster, they should have gotten on a different road that goes faster then. I make it go around me too. So screw that. They're the ones that'll cut off a freaking 18 wheeler, and then the 18 wheeler freaking takes them out because they're being stupid.
Oh God, oh Lady D, the worst one for me is the Mass Turnpike, and it's not the drive. It's just it gives me flashbacks of way back when my family, my mom and dad, we used to go to Baltimore, and that was an 11-hour ride, and it was just awful.
Yeah, I'm hoping you're feeling better and you do a full recovery, Pedro. I didn't know you were sick. So, not with the norovirus. Ooh, I hear that's
Yeah,
not good. A lot of people been getting sick and losing weight like that. But, hey, as long as you
hope you feel
hydrate,
better,
that's the
Uncle
biggest.
Pedro.
That's the thing I like about my Hummer. If people want to get on my ass, they start honking and flashing their lights, and I'm going speed limit. And if it's safe, I'll pull over and let them get into, in front of me, and I'll get behind them. Say, oh, you want to put your brights on? I'll turn on my fog lights. I'll turn my overhead lights, everything. I blind the fuck out of them. I guarantee they don't turn around and, excuse my French, they won't turn around and put brights on anybody ever again because they get blinded. They can't see this bit of wall of, light. And I'm like, oh, I've had people You know, when I turn them on them, they turn around and like try to go all the way to the right shoulder, thinking a cop's pulling them over because of how bright my lights are.
Remember back in the day when people had the high beams and they want to shut them off when they're going on the other side, or they're right behind you and they got the high beams on, and it just lights up your whole interior of your car. You're like, really, really, come on, no.
You know, that's why I do my overheads on my deer spotters. Should I say? I flash them when they're coming at me, and they still don't. Then I freaking leave all my lights on, and then they freaking realize because they're having to slow down to freaking see anything because I'll blind them. Yeah, you can adjust your mirrors, be charming, but you can only do that so much. And then, you know, it's usually the ones that don't even have their freaking headlights. They just put them on there. They don't make sure they're adjusted correctly shooting forward. I've seen people that have them and it's freaking angling off 20 degrees to the left or right instead of straight. I'm like, how do you even drive at night when it's not even showing the road? The lights are there for the road, and they're not for, you know, oh, what's on the curb, you know? Let's see the address on that mailbox. No, that's not what headlights are for. Yeah, I hated the drive heaving, Pedro. You may want to watch some of Lady D's videos on her drinks and stuff to get better. That stuff will really help your body get stronger and recuperate quicker. But definitely have a blender. Well, I have a blender. I don't know what that other bullet or whatever that other thing is. So, but water is the number one. You definitely got to have that in your system. It's not all about the watermelon. It's about the water too. Ain't that right,
Yep.
Lady D?
Yes, hydration is key. Please drink your water.
Yep. And on that happy note, we've hit the hour and a half mark. I can go ahead and shut it down. And since I still have time left, you know, because I had 8 hours and now I got like 6.5. Yeah, I may do a stream tomorrow once I find out about if Bill Murray saw his shadow on Groundhog Day. So, depending on what time I get up and what time they report if they did or not, just I'll put it on the community page and hopefully the notifications go out. So, I appreciate everybody subscribing to the people I put out there, and just remember, tell your loved ones you love them. You know what's going to happen in 5 minutes, 24 hours. You know, ain't that right, Mike?
Yep.
And of course, Mike's going to say it again. You better.
Y'all have a great day. Well, it's the weekend. Have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe, stay warm. Remember, not counting today, 5 days until Friday. And please drink your water, hydrate. It's very important. And God bless every single one of you.
Yeah. And thank you for being the best chat and showing up, making the wise decision of listening. I may not be the important one, but Mike will definitely teach you about hydration and how to shovel and sand snow and what else? Yeah, how to collect wood for the winter.
Yep. I'm getting
Um,
sick and tired of this wind. It's awful. It's just been consistent. There's like been a couple days here and there for breaks, but other than that, it just keeps coming back with a vengeance. It's horrible.
yeah. Speaking of which, if you're in the Northeast where most of the cold's at and the snow and everything else and the wind, because it makes it so cold, make sure you're wearing a hat, preferably knit or wool. You will lose a lot of body heat off your heads. You know, there's people out there that think the world's still flat and they don't think they lose heat through their head, but you really do. And you know, you could tell the libertards from everybody else because you know, they're losing brain cells because they don't wear a hat. You
I
know,
got
but
my bandana with my wool thing I made underneath it. That thing is, I don't know why I went so many years without doing that. I found that out the other day, a few months ago. It's the best thing I've done to it. I can put it on. It's not cold. It's just nice and warm. It's awesome.
well, okay, try to find it. All right. So thanks for coming out. Please be safe. look out for others because they're the ones that are going to cause you harm more than you doing harm to yourself in any ways, shape, or form. You can be walking on the sidewalk, somebody's on their phone, they're not watching, they're going to freaking bump into you and knock you down. Hopefully, there's a street sign that they run into before they get to you. So, yeah, we love you. We will see you hopefully tomorrow. You'll have a blessed one. Thanks, Mike. Love you, brother. Thanks for coming up.
Love you too. Love you, chat. Y'all have a great day.
Yep, we love you, chat. Ciao. Oh yeah, before we leave, I forgot to mention, go check out something to talk about, find out what's being celebrated today. In case you run into somebody you have nothing to say to, you mention, hey, happy National Texas Day, which is actually National Texas Day today. And yeah, I put new characters in there instead of minions or the boss baby this time. See if you can spot them. Yeah, I'll give you something to do. We'll catch you next time. Love y'all. Ciao. Don't ride a plane. I wouldn't trust them right now.